Hi, this is Andrea and River, and today I am going to teach you on how to do CPR.
Okay.
So, the first thing we want to do is you want to look at your check the surroundings to make sure that everything that could be dangerous is out of the way, okay? You want to say, "Hey, are you okay? Hey, are you okay?"
Yes, I am.
If you don't get any response, then what you do is you take your 2 fingers and you're going to check the carotid pulse, which is going to be on the side of the neck.
Okay.
And I will show you how to check it with River.
Okay.
Pick up your head. So it's going to be about right here.
Okay.
And you don't want to check it for any more than 10 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so in this instance, if we don't have a pulse, then what you need to do is, if there's nobody around you and if you just saw the person pass out, then you have time to yell, "Hey, somebody, call for help." You want somebody to call for help, okay? 911. You need somebody to call, okay? An adult or anybody who's nearby to call. If the person has been down for some time and you just stumbled upon them, then you don't have time to wait to get help. So if somebody recently passed out in front of you, you have time to yell, "Hey, call for help," and get an AED. An AED is what we use to put on a patient to shock their heart back into rhythm, and the AED will tell you step by step. I actually don't have an AED present, but me and River will actually act like we have one. If the patient, like I said, you find the person unconscious already, you need to do 2 minutes of CPR before you can leave the patient. So what you need to do is you need to put one hand here. Aurora, can you hold the camera on Mickey?
Oh, yeah.
On Minnie? There you go. So you need to do like this.
Okay.
Hold on. So what you need to do, you need to place one hand in the center of the chest and another hand on top. So then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So you want if you're one person, you need to do 30 compressions. And then what you do is you need to put one hand on the person's head, one finger under their chin, lift their head up, and then you're going to blow into the patient's mouth for 1 second breaths, 2 1-second breaths. Then you're going to continue your compressions. If there's 2 people, you do 15 compressions, 2 blows, and then the other person does another 15 compressions and 2 blows. Do you have any questions, River?
Yeah.
What's your question?
So, alright.
So what you need to do is come over here.
Okay.
I'm going to have Aurora show us how to do CPR. So what you need to do, Aurora, is you're going to put one hand in the middle of Minnie's chest, another hand on top, your other hand on top of your hand, and you're going to press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, faster, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay? And then what you do is you're going to put one hand on top of Minnie's head, 2 fingers under her chin. You're going to lift her chin up. No, back. You're going to lift her chin back like this. And then you're going to blow air into Minnie's mouth. You have to blow air into Minnie's mouth with your hand, like that. Tilt her head back like this. You'll blow air into her mouth. Okay. Now, your compressions, you want to do 100 to 120 compressions per minute. It is fast. If you're little, you probably will need to have an adult with you. But if you're in a situation where it's just you and you're a kid, a toddler, and it's just you and one of your parents or any adult in the house, you find them passed out, find their cell phone and call for help, 911. And if the emergency services need you to give an address, what you do is you go into your parents' room, go into the kitchen, find some mail, and try to read as best as you can your address to them. Most cell phones, they can ping your address on it. So what you need, like I said, you need 100 to 120 compressions per minute. You always want to have one hand on bottom, one hand on top, center of the chest, and do 100 and 120. One hand on top of their forehead, 2 fingers under the chin, tilt slightly, lift up, or blow 1 per minute, 2 breaths, 1 second each, and then continue compressions. You're going to keep doing the CPR, keep doing CPR until emergency services, or it depends where you're at, emergency services, a doctor comes by, or the patient is awake and moving. And you also want to, after compressions and breaths, you also want to recheck pulses. And then now I'm going to talk to you about choking. So if you have since Minnie's little, if you have a toddler, someone that's little, around Minnie size, that's choking on something, say your parents are not around, or your mom's in the next room, and you see that your sibling is choking on something, what you want to do is you want to put your sibling in your lap, and you're going to go right on above their diaphragm. You want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll them on their back, and then you're going to go upwards. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you roll them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need to hit their back, right in the middle of their back. So Aurora, can you come over here so I can show them?
Okay. Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to get right here, and you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hard. And then on the stomach, you're going to go right above their diaphragm, and you're going to put 2 fingers, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hard as you can. Also, for anybody who is about 2 years and over, you can kneel down on the ground, get right behind them, get your fist. You want to put your fist right above their abdomen, and you're going to push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right above their belly button.
Okay.
And you will continue to do that until what they're choking on comes up. And you can also kind of like check in the mouth to see if you visibly see it. If you visibly see the object, you can kind of scoop it out, but you never want to blind scoop anything out of anybody's mouth. So if you can't visibly see it, you don't want to put your finger and scoop, because if you do, it can actually lodge the object even further down. And the same thing, you want to call for help. If a parent's choking, you want to try to ask your parent to get on their knees. And since you're smaller, if you're a kid, you ask your parent to get on their knees. So you have your parent like this. You get behind your parent, you get your hand, and you put it above your parent's belly button. And you get your hand like this above your parent's belly button while they're on their knees. And you press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as hard as you can to your parent if you're young, okay? Or, if you're confident, your neighbors, yell help, my parent's choking, or anybody in your house who may be choking and you can't get it, or nobody in your house knows how to help anybody choke. Not anybody choke, but does not know how to help anybody who is choking. We hope that helps y'all today.